Yo, what's up guys? Back again with another video. So hopefully this is a short video, but maybe not. Not gonna be a super long video, but this is about the Traxxas Sledge, and I'm gonna do a very simple upgrade that will make most people plenty happy with their truck. So this is the first time I've actually tried to do anything with this truck, but it'll be really easy. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this zip tie out right here by the motor, and it's holding the motor wires down. I'm gonna take that out. And I have a replacement that I'll put back in there whenever we're done, or rather when I'm done. My pliers. All right, so that's the first thing. And then we'll disconnect the ESC from the motor. That's really easy too. Get you your 2mm and take out these two. And this should allow me to lift out the receiver, or not the receiver, the ESC. And that should be it. Unless they got it glued down or on something else. That usually allows it to come free. Yeah, I got some other stuff here on the bottom that I'm gonna do. Oh, where are they? Oh, there they are. Yeah, I'm just taking a guess that these two that are underneath the ESC are holding it down, but I'm not putting any hope into it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. My guess is there's a piece of double stick, and that's what's keeping it down. And you don't exactly want to be mean to this either, because there's the cable's routed underneath. So maybe I need to undo that to look inside the box before I try to go any further. I'm gonna have to pull this whole thing out anyways, because I'm gonna put a VXL 8S ESC in its place of the 6S. Super easy switch, or at least I'm thinking it's supposed to be. So Marla, so you got to get into your your receiver box to disconnect any of the components you're going to end up changing out anyways. All right, so not steering, which that's in the number 2 spot. It is the third one that I will pull. Yeah, I'm not trying to like disturb a whole lot in here because the receiver antenna is kind of frail. It's just one of those things you just really can't avoid how it's going to end up going. I lost a couple of those screws in there. All right, 1 and 2. All right. Take that out. And this should be able to come up. There's no reason for it not to. Let's look at the bottom again. Anything else is real close? Nope, that's holding that on. And that is part of that. So yeah, it's got to have double stick tape on it. I'm just being, you know, extra careful. Because I'm not trying to, you know, spend extra money where I don't have to by ruining some parts that are just fine. Yeah, I think it's just double stick down, like big time. Oh yeah. Yeah, lots of double stick. I'm not feeling no screws. There we go. Look at that, big piece. And I have no idea how I'm gonna end up passing that back through. Yeah, I do. So before I pull it through, I need to have a lead on it of some sort. What do I got here? Use a piece of solder. See if that can save the day. Solder out with the very good and in with the upgraded after I get the area cleaned a little bit, because that's just atrocious. Oh, what have I got? I guess that's okay. I really need something different. I need like an actual scraper, and I do not have an actual scraper. I suppose I could use a screwdriver. That's about the closest thing I have right now. Flat tip. It don't have to be perfect, but I want it to be clean enough I can put some good tape on there. So pretty simple so far, you know. I didn't have to take those screws out from the bottom, you know. And I'll put them in once I get this other ESC in. Yeah, I really wish I had a better scraper. I suppose I do. I just need to be thinking a little bit different. Quite effective. Yeah, this is a piece of carbon fiber from one of my other projects that I did. Like 5 mil, and pretty thick. Yeah, that's got such a rough edge on it, and it just took that stuff off like nobody's business. Yeah, that was awesome. It's still like, it's not, you know, super clean, but it's clean enough. Okay, let's get the tape out. And we'll put a nice piece in there. And if I have to double it up, I'll double it up. Yeah, that's probably fine. I might have to go 2 layers, that's fine. A little expensive, but this is the good tape, and I'd rather have the good tape in here than the poop tape. Yeah. Sorry, my back's talking. All right. Yep, VHB by 3M. Works really well, and you know you have the good stuff because it comes up nice when you go to peel it up. Like if it's been in there for a long time and then you go to peel it up, all of it comes up. It's really good. And you can double it up just like any other tape, and you get a couple of benefits from doing that. For one, it's thickness, you know, insulation, and or, you know, extra padding. Yeah, you can take out some of the distance, and I think I'm actually gonna go one more because of this lip that's here. So one of those things. Yeah, so really an easy change to do to a truck like this. Like the only other thing I would do to this beyond what I'm doing now is maybe change the gearing in it. It's already got a really good servo for Traxxas. It's got the upgraded digital one. What is it? 2275. Yeah, that's the better one for that size from them. Yeah, it's definitely a good servo. I'm not gonna change it. And if I do, I'm just gonna do one of my, you know, 35 kilogram Amazon budget servos, because they're not too terribly expensive. I have yet to have one go out on me. And they're plenty good for what I'm trying to do. You know, I want good, somewhat good, you know, I don't know. I pick them because they're strong enough and they're fast enough in all cases of the word. Oh, that's not good. That's too short. No big deal. Let me think about this just for a second. How does that get over here? Oh, that's how that gets over here. Okay, so no big deal on that at all, actually. Yeah, no big deal at all. I don't need to leave this here anymore. I'm not going to route the cable underneath, I'm going to route it over top, because this one is got a really short wire on it, or it's got a short plug on it, which is no big deal. It just proposes that one decision to make, and that's to not go underneath, because that's how they had it routed before, to hide the wires and to protect them too, right? So what I'm doing is leaving a wire exposed, but in a lot of cases it's not that big of a deal. It's not going to affect anything. Yeah, I should have enough distance to go up and over. Even that's still short. Ugh. Fine, we'll go this way. And go through here, which that's fine too. Just go around that wire. I don't want to have any contact with that unless I have to. All right, go in there. Even with these new lights, I'm still having a failure on light. It's still dark. Like when I go to install some stuff. Sometimes it's nice to have that little extra light. Come on, antenna, be nice. I am not trying to ruin you today. Like, I have replacements on hand, but I don't want to replace a receiver today. Like, Traxxas receivers are inexpensive, but I don't like replacing them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change that also while I'm at it, just because I'm saying something about it. So, being that the antennas are frail by nature, because it's just literally just a wire, more or less, and with a little, nubbin on the end of it. But its function is imperative with how the car functions. So I'm going to be ever so careful and show you actually how long this thing really is. And this will change the range on this thing too greatly. You will get about a block or so. As far as, well, half a block away from you, you should be good to run your truck. Like, pretty much, if you can see it, you can drive it. And if you can't drive it all of a sudden, if you take your hands from wherever you're holding them and then hold them over your head with your receiver, you'll give yourself just a couple of more feet out on the outer edge, and you may have to walk towards your vehicle, but you'll end up regaining control of it, and you will be happy because of that. Yeah, I got another little thing I'll use here, and then we'll just tuck the rest of it inside. So, yeah. So I guess I'm making a couple of like real subtle modifications here, but they're worthy. These are really simple, and yeah, we'll just go over top with that. Okay. So now that I got a control over the wire, so I'm not gonna worry about that so much. Those go there, and those go there. Put this cover back on. Where are them other two? I know they're here. There they are. All right. Get these started, then I'll go to my electric screwdriver. actually an electric fastener driver would be a more accurate description. Actually, it could be described as even being different than that. It's a hexagonal receptacle on the end of it, so you could add that into its description too. I don't know what the clock said. I think this is probably going to be half an hour or so for a video, which that's not bad considering what's being done. Little bit of wire management. That's why this is taking as long as it is, but for good reason, and for good benefit too. All right. And we'll just put this back this way, only because I don't want it to interfere with the clips or to stick out. But if it were, it'd end up getting clobbered by the body and whatnot. So, okay, so there's that, and I can go. We'll flip this around if I can. Can I flip it around? Can I? Let's see. See, I'm like, kind of trying to cheat here, guys, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think I can do it that way. Yeah, Traxxas made this like just the right size, and I'm like hoping that I can reach these over here. Maybe I should just plug it in first and then see how far I get, because that might be one of my biggest challenges right there that I have to overcome, is if I can't get this in here, it ain't going in, you know. Yeah, it's looking kind of rough here. I have to go right over top. Oh yeah, that just barely works. That just barely works. Yeah, I can't even screw it down. Well, there's something for me to screw into, but I'm not going to. That's why the tape's there. Tape works always for mounting, but yeah. Okay. Just tuck some of this in here. This little lid back on. And turn this baby over to put in those screws on the underside too. And wait, like that. That goes right back in. And just like that, my sledge here is now an 8S car. So here's what's really cool about doing that ESC swap. The motor is just fine. Right? The KV motor, it's like a 2000 KV 22, that works with what's in here. So basically I just turn this into an XRT or an XMAX on the inside. So Sledge, right? 8S Sledge. Now, you're like, well, where are you gonna put the batteries? Does it fit? Give me a sec. I will put 2 batteries in here and then we'll see. Okay. All right. This has also got to go. I forgot about that. I had to do this with my Slash too, because I turned it to 8S also, my Max Slash, not my regular. Well, yeah, I did it to my Slash too, but it's not the same. Yeah, this is garbage foam. It's only good for like probably impacts and whatnot. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough for what I'm trying to do right this minute. All right. Let's see, now that fits just fine. All right. And I'm thinking, and watch the smoke come out of my ears. Yeah, a couple of straps, which I have right here. And we'll just use some Red Cat Racing straps. Wow. I hope they're long enough. Yeah, I'm thinking too hard. Just need to put them through. All right. All right, so before I put this battery in, we're gonna do one cool little thing. As soon as I find, oh, there it is, it's sitting out. Hello. All right. Oh, don't be so picky, Dan. Just take 2. Take 2. Call me in the morning. All right, so rubber band, and we will take a body clip and another body clip, and hopefully they're going to fit where I know there to be a receptacle for them. So, like so. There's one, well, that just went poop. I guess that body clip is done. I think this is one that was recycled. That's right. Grab another one. Maybe those 2 will work. Yeah. So anyways, I'm not even going to use the rubber band. The rubber band was just to retain them, and it's just going to get in the way right now. So, right, that battery box will not come open now because of the those body pins right there. Now this battery, on the other hand, is floating only by these 2 straps. So I would need to add one more across the top somehow just to make me feel, you know, a little bit happier about how it's sitting in there. But this is just for a test. This is going to go up on my little thing, my stand. We're going to turn it on, make sure that it works. Oh yeah, she's live, boys. See, it's fast, right? And that's stock. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that gave me goosebumps. I might have to just go outside and try this. Ooh, why did I not do this sooner? Will it fit? Can I close it on top? Can I? Oh, it fits. So this is a stock body, right? I painted it because it's one of them Pro Graphics ones, but that was a quick 8S truck switch. Yo. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go take this out for a rip. We'll see you on the next one.